Vegas, our rate goes up.
Put these guys on trial?
What'd you tell him?
I told them nothing.
We're not untouchable, Leo. That's exactly what we are.
It's gonna get loud. Might want to turn the radio up.
Hi, Jeremy. Jeff in Las Vegas. How are you, my friend?
Good, good. I like that shirt.
Oh, thank you. You know, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas. We got the Mob Museum here. I'm Sicilian, so it all just falls into place today.
Okay, very cool.
Well, congratulations.
Mob cops retired in Vegas.
Say that again?
Mob cops retired in Vegas.
Oh, well, you know, everybody comes to Vegas. You know, we got the history. You can come here, be anything you want. My family came here in the 50s. I'm the only native, though. And get this, you ready for this? I grew up across the street from the mob lawyer and the mayor of Las Vegas, Oscar Goodman. So I'm so Vegas,
wow.
it's ridiculous.
Wow, wow. He was the mob lawyer for Vegas.
Oh yeah. He was 8 years, and his wife, you know, and they changed this town, man. The Goodmans are legends here. Statues downtown, and rightly so. So well, congratulations on Mob Cops. You know, corrupt cops, you know, we've seen it so much in movies, Chinatown, Training Day, The Departed, but truth is stranger than fiction, isn't it? Because two mob cops, this is based on the memoir of an actual mob cop, right?
Yeah, it's yeah, it's based on a true story about a guy who was these two police officers who were NYPD cops in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And the character that I'm playing, Leo Benetti, he was a cop, and he had family ties in the mafia, and he started walking the line and doing some dirty things for the mafia. He was also a family man, and funny enough, he was an actor too.
So tell me about becoming Leo Benetti. Was it easy to get in character when you play a cop, or let alone a gangster or a bad cop?
So I got the call about a month out that I was going to play Leo Benetti. So right away, and Leo's a big guy. So right away, I just started stuffing my face, eating a lot of food, working out. I actually read his book about him and his family, and just trying to see things from his point of view. And when he wrote this book, he didn't. This is before he was found out, but he was kind of like gloating about what a good cop he was, and it was just it was wild. But then afterwards, I just sat down and watched a lot of documentaries, went through the script. There was a lot of information about these police officers.
But you play Benetti like he's untouchable, like he's invincible, huh?
Yeah, I think I mean, he started drinking his own Kool-Aid, you know, and that's how he got caught. Was he was just putting himself out there and working for the mob and killing people. And but then he was also putting himself out there on talk shows. He was on Sally Jesse Raphael, which was, we know, was like, you know, Sally Jesse was a talk show. She was right up there with like Oprah in the 80s and 90s. And he was on that show talking about what a great cop he was. And someone saw him on the show and was like, that was the guy who took my son the last time I saw my son.
Mm.
And that's how he got caught.
Wow. And you know, how method did you get as an actor? Did you pal around with cops? I know you did research, watching documentaries and reading his memoir, but did you also do the other side and reach out to policemen?
You know what? I did not. I did watch like some stuff on policemen. Like I watched the seven. What was it? The 7-7. I didn't really have much time.
Mm.
Completely honest, you know, and I don't really know policemen. So this wasn't a huge budget movie, right? So they don't like, sometimes you do a huge budget movie and my friend just did the accountant, they'll put him with a real sniper, you know, it's like, we didn't have that kind of luxury. I didn't have the time, to do that. We didn't have the budget to do that. I would have did it, but I just didn't have the time for it.
And tell me about working with David Arquette. Usually he's like in comedy roles or something, but now he's also has a different look to him. What was it like working with him?
It was cool. We got along really, really good. Like we had a FaceTime phone call in the beginning, and then he came out here and we just started meeting and rehearsing. And, you know, we met at Patty's in Toluca Lake, a diner in Toluca Lake, and just started sitting with the script, rehearsing, sharing information that we found out about the characters.
And finally today, tell me about shooting on location. I mean, the film looks spectacular. Even though you said it wasn't much money spent on it, it looks like $1 million. You know, the lighting and the locations. So did that really help bring out the character?
You know what? I think that all helps. I think when when there's so much goes into the movie, right? Which is the wardrobe, the makeup people, the production design, the car that we're sitting in. It all helps. Like it all brings out, makes me as an actor and the film look so much better. I mean, we were in Warner Brothers for maybe like 2 weeks on the streets of Warner Brothers in New York,
Oh,
and that's
classic.
really feel that. I don't think you get much further feeling like you're on a set than Warner Brothers. Like it's a really cool, the New York street of Warner Brothers. You're like,
Warner
oh,
Brothers is known for their gangsters. I mean, you're on the same sets as, what's his name? I'm going blank on his name. James Cagney, and yeah,
exactly,
Edward G. Robinson, all of them. So you're in great company.
pretty cool. So I was pretty excited with that.
Well, congratulations, Jeremy. Mob Cops in theaters on demand, April 25th. I appreciate your time today. And come visit us in Las Vegas. I'll take you on the tour of the Mob Museum.
That'd be great, Jeffrey. Thank you. This is my social media. The movie's coming out April 25th. It's going to be on Apple, Amazon, on demand, and it will be in theaters.
Awesome. I'll get the word out, my friend. Thank you so much for your time and good luck with the film.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Thank you, man. Have a good one.